where we meet Aquarius, Aquarius sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Aquarius starting today, the 24th of March, 2024. This is Ariel and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Sarah, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Shirley. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much, Shirley. And thank you, Aquarius and friends of Aquarius, for joining us today for this 2-week reading. If you're watching us on a YouTube restream and you don't want to watch the shuffling, just use the timestamp and you can get to the reading pretty easily. This is the CBD Tarot of Marseille, and it has nothing to do with cannabis. And this is the 4711 cologne that I used today to purify this space right before the last reading. So I'm going to leave that alone because it's already smelling quite lovely in here. I don't think we need another cleansing. But you can look in the video description of this video on YouTube and find the links to purchase this products should you decide to. Goes out to a lot of Aquarius, this reading, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, just disregard it because it's probably not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs. Remember also that we have a general reading for all signs every single day except for Monday. And today at some point, I'm hoping, if I have the time, we should have a 1-week pick a card reading. And you can find the most recent of the tarot readings on the website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. We do have a shop. That's at arielscornershop.com, and that's a bunch of affiliate links. We hope to have a brand new shop sometime in April. Stay tuned. We'll let you know about that. And let's see. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can go to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga, or if you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation. If you're on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And if you're on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. All right, Aquarius, this is one shuffled deck, I believe. Let's do one more for good measure. Give this deck a nice clean cut. We'll see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Aquarius today. For this next couple weeks, I should say. Looking. 2 of Swords, good for you. Temperance, good for you. Ooh, Ace of Coins, see? It all works out the way it's supposed to. You've got that mind focused. That's what you did. That's what you've done. You focus the mind. When you focus your mind, then you're in a posture to receive the blessings that are already there for you and all the healing that's there for you. And a lot of what's being healed is your finances. And it's not even so much healing finances, like they were sick, but you might not have been, excuse me, in a mental state that was capable of igniting that financial flow. And you are now. That financial flow is definitely being ignited or has been ignited. You can expect a good flow, I think, for the next some time, or maybe forever if you keep your mind right. Maybe this is just the beginning for many of you of just a trend for the rest of your life. Now it would be nice as well. This ace is a big deal, though. Aces are big deals. They're not just, they're huge. It's the root power of the entire suit. So the suit of coins, what is that? It's usually finances, but it can be all kinds of assets in the material world, including your body. So health, finances, property, all that stuff. And this is coming out of temperance. A lot of you have learned to moderate yourself too. To moderate yourself. Because moderation is not, moderation doesn't necessarily mean deprivation. Right? Moderation doesn't mean deprivation. It means putting everything into its proper place and not letting anything overtake anything else. And that's a lot of what temperance is about. And that's going to be different for everybody. Some people are so moderate that they need to be they need to moderate their moderation. You know, it can be real different for everybody. But that's why this angelic elixir that's being mixed up is specific to you. And you are receiving that healing. You are receiving that medicine, that elixir that, for whatever reason, is igniting this this wonderful financial flow. And I'm saying financial flow, you can go ahead and translate into whatever that asset means to you if it's not finances, okay? But it should include at least some finances for all of you. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Five of Swords. And then we have the 10 of Coins. Look at you. Oh my God. Okay, so it tells me that one of the things that's being moderated is how you treat yourself. This Hanged Man can be a poor me, but it can also be a sense of self-sacrifice. And it seems to me that in the midst of your self-sacrifice, so some of you might have been in a situation where where you had to really focus on yourself because of whatever reason. And you did. You got the work done. You did. And now what is being called on is to not be mean to yourself. I think a lot of times what happens is we try to give ourselves so-called tough love, and we take it too far. And you're being called on to moderate that. You're being called on to moderate that. You're being asked to see things completely differently. Because what was happening before, you were seeing the world upside down. And now you're being asked to just really put your foot down and say no to those tendencies to abuse yourself. And I think a lot of us think that we're being, tough on ourselves because, come on, I can't allow myself to devolve back into the old ways before I was able to moderate. The only way I can moderate my behavior is being really mean. And that's not true. That's not true, because eventually you'll rebel. If you do that, eventually you'll say, F you, I'll do what I want to do. So there's got to be a sense of love, not just tough love, but love for yourself. And recognize that you're doing what you're doing because you do love yourself. You do love yourself. And it's not that you have to learn how to love yourself. You just have to recognize that you already do love yourself. Right? And any of those old patterns of it's not even self-deprecation, it's deeper than that. Self-denial and self-abuse is simply coming up so that they can be released. Because love brings up everything that's not like itself in order for you to be healed, in order for things to be integrated. So when you notice these patterns of self-hatred and self-abuse coming up, love yourself through them. Just say, oh, I can't believe I used to be like that. Of course, that's no wonder I was in such pain. Look at how I used to think about myself. Well, I don't think that way anymore. Right? You love yourself through that. You don't allow yourself to indulge in that anymore. I think a lot of what you're going through is a major healing. This is why this is such a big opening financially for everybody, because finances are one of those barometers in our lives. Finances, health, relationships, car. There's certain things in our lives that are barometers of how we're doing, how we feel about ourselves, how we're treating ourselves. And so whatever in the physical world, like it says here, it's money, but whatever it is in the physical world that's your barometer, it's going to really change for the better because of the work you're doing on yourself. You love yourself enough to be wealthy. You love yourself enough to have a healthy body. You love yourself enough to have a nice car, whatever it is. And whereas before it was, you were lucky just to be able to focus. You were lucky enough just to be able to focus, let alone love yourself. You didn't even know what that meant. That didn't even compute. But now it's different. Now it's different. Now you really are in the midst of that angelic elixir. Now you really are in the midst of being at one with that holy guardian angel. And when you are, that is so much love. That is so much love that you're experiencing for yourself and for other people. It's the divine cleanser. And she's just washing and washing and washing and washing. She's washing out every aspect of your deep mind. And as that stuff comes up, you don't react to it. You just bless it. You just love yourself through it. You say, oh, bless you. No wonder that was so hard for me. Now it makes sense. No wonder that was so hard for me. Well, I'm letting that go. I'm letting that go. And you bless it and you do it out of love. You don't get all upset at yourself for having done something or thought something or if you notice some pattern that comes up and your first response might be, oh, why was I so stupid? Why did I? No. You just love yourself like you would love another person, or like you'd love a little baby or a little puppy or something. You just, oh, no wonder I felt that way. That's horrible. Well, I'm glad I figured that out. I'm going to let that go now. So you're not going to be mean to yourself anymore. You're not going to be cruel to yourself. You're going to let that meanness and that cruelty be released from you. And as a result of that, all that's left for you is this divine royal road of wealth. And wealth means good. It doesn't have to be tons and tons of money, unless that's what's, what your path is. Wealth means whatever is good for you in the physical world. Health, financial security, self-expression, all of the things in the world that are important to you. But it's a happy road. It's a wealthy road. It's a secure road. This is a financial happily ever after that we're talking about. We've got the ace and the 10. You got the whole Megillah. You've got all of the suit of coins here. It's a very prosperous, wealthy life that you have to look forward to because you've done the work. It's not for nothing. It's not like you're lucky. Aren't I lucky? No, you're not lucky. Except for the fact that you made your own luck. It's that you've done the work. And now you're doing the work. So when that stuff comes up, don't think, oh no. Think, oh yeah. When that stuff comes up, love yourself through it. Just understand what it is. When something crazy comes up, when some fear comes up, when some anger comes up, when some self-loathing comes up, recognize it for what it is and say, it's on the way up and on the way out. I'm gonna love myself through this. I'm gonna be grateful for that holy guardian angel within me, cleansing me and releasing all of this for me because I've done the work. I've focused my mind, and I'm no longer, hanging on a tree. I'm no longer going through that. Whatever I was going through, I'm not going through that. For some of you, it was a very humiliating experience. A lot of times this hanged man is humiliation and all of that. But so what? So what? The last time I went through a humiliating experience, I had to remind myself, are any of those people that I'm afraid of judging me paying my bills? What are they doing for me? Nothing. So it doesn't matter what you were going through. But what you went through caused you to be able to focus your mind enough to get the healing done that needs to be done. And now because of all the work you're doing and have been doing, all of that is coming up and getting released so that you can have everything work out for you beautifully. So good job. All right. Healing with the Angelic Elixir is the name of this meditation. And the Hanged Man's meditation is called something else. I'm sorry, I forgot what it was. Let's get it here. That Hanged Man meditation is called Using Your Sacred Power of No. So you may want to listen to those meditations if you have time. You can click on the link for the tarot meditations in the video description of this video. Good job, Aquarius. This is like a big turning point in your whole life this week. This is a big one. So good for you. All right. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back in a couple more weeks for another reading for you. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Sarah and Shirley. See you in a couple weeks, Aquarius. Congratulations. Blessed be.